Hey y'all, got Chris here, back with another video. If you like the content, like, comment, subscribe would help a lot. I'd really appreciate that. But this is going to be a quick guide for Sales Night. This is survive and extract from interchange 7 times. So I managed to do this in 8 raids. I would advise you to split them up and do them a couple at a time because it does take a while and it's kind of boring, honestly. But so the strategy I'm advising is you're just going to run budget gear and like a bag that you can just like throw away or no bag at all. And what you're gonna do is, let's go over to our map over here. So the thing, the two extracts that we're gonna go for is the power plant and the hole in the fence. The hole in the fence is probably the safest one. You just drop your bag, or you go in with no bag, and it's the safest one. And then power plant is good for farming like scav rep and stuff like that. Although you will usually have to fight a player there. But so the big strategy is interchange in general. People are going to spawn outside the mall, like in these areas, for instance, and then they're all going to push the mall as soon as possible, right? So if you just hang out at your spawn for like 2 to 5 minutes, then everybody's going to be in the mall, and then you're going to be able to run around outside the mall and get to your extracts a lot safer. And so it's a great way of doing this quickly and just knocking them out. But plus it helps with like your covert movement skills and stuff. You want to like practice your ninja or whatever, it's a bit of fun. Yeah, power plant, you will usually have to fight someone. One of my extracts, I dropped like a super gear player. They were running like a vector full of like AP rounds and stuff. I'll probably put that in here just because it's cool. GG's, man. Don't stop shooting until your target is no longer a threat. And let's see here. See if I miss anything. That pretty much sums it up. Another thing you can do is level your strength and endurance skill. Rengar made like a really helpful video recently about how to level your strength and stuff. So like what I was doing was I would join raid with a bag full of coal packs because they're super cheap and heavy, and then I would just run until I ran out of stamina bar, and then that enables you to like clock more XP because that's like a 128% modifier on it, and then you drop your bag and you do it again for your endurance. So it's just kind of a nice way to like level up your strength and endurance skill while you're at it. But I guess I'll just go ahead and end this one here. I'm gonna put in the raids that I did these in. I just chop it up a little bit, make it kind of cool. I like throwing my content, my gameplay at the end of my videos, just to kind of like advertise my other content and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, thanks for checking out the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Operation don't get a run through. So I'm gonna definitely about 3 adrenaline, that's an issue. Just gonna yonder on this way. I came to do at the stash here, but first I'm gonna have I heard any shooting. It could just be a really quiet raid. Basically what I'm looking to do is chill out, let everybody go inside, and then hit either the no backpack extract or the car extract. And then you do it 7 times to complete the sales night task. And that's pretty much the goal, and I'm just running budget with no bag. So right now I'm just like, I got the spawn by the stash, so I just leveling my endurance skills. So I hit a stem and then just sprinted till I ran out of endurance, and then now I'm just chilling at the stash waiting to ambush somebody. The big issue you'll have is as long as you're on the outside, you can wait for everybody that wants to go to the inside to go to the inside. But then all the people that are hitting the stashes on the outside are still going to be your problem, so that's what you're going to have to run into. And And time to run like a jackass. Run like the wind. Swift and unstoppable. GG's, man. Don't stop shooting until your target is no longer a threat. They could have a buddy that pushed outside after I went outside. They could be outside, like rotating. GG's. TV rig and a vector and RFB for me. They downed it to me out here. Well, alright then, I guess I'll consider that one a success. 45 rounds really has an effect on a human's health. I've noticed. They just don't stop shooting you, like, oh fuck that shit. Like, hit count 10. I shot 26 times, I hit them 10 times and they died, right? But I just didn't stop shooting. So like, that was like the full clip, including the one in the chamber. I shot 26 times, only hit them 10 times, but that 10 times was enough to kill them. And that's like the whole point of the obliteration technique. And that's like, it's like hitting your kill time, right? So I just like didn't let up, and that's why I dropped them. But if they just like headshot me, I would have died instantly, right? But if then I just headshot them, then they would have died instantly. So it's like an equal playing field at some point, right? But I don't know. It's just classic UMP performing for me yet again, you know? I love this gun so much. It's so good. I just ran up on that dude with it like on adrenaline with like a bunch of UMP, and they were like, surprise motherfucker. I was just like, ah, damn it. Like I was totally doing stupid shit. Like I just like ran in there and they fucking ganked me, but I still beat them. Totally should have died. Totally should have died, but it's okay. So apparently this fella was running a Vector with AP 6.3, like 250 mags, a 33 mag. Anything else? I just got so much AP 6.3 off of him, and I beat a Vector with AP 9 mil. With my budget UMP, and they were running this rig, and I just sold the helmet, but they're pretty cute. My goodness, well thanks for the 6.3, sorry for fucking your day. God damn. Just stuck this shit. Fucking cheat sheets. Operation not get binged by a hacker for my azimuth rig. Ah, this is unfortunate. Okay. How the fuck is this gonna go? I can just chill here, but it's probably gonna go to shit. I think I already hear somebody down there. They could have seen me and now they're hunting me. If you want to do things outside of the map and avoid a lot of players, you're going to want to find a safe place to hang out and let everybody run into the building. Because if you sprint into the building as soon as you can, everybody else that spawns in your like little area and runs to the building, you're just going to like fucking like have a melee with them, and you don't want that if you're just trying to like run around the outskirts of the map. So then you stall and let them do that, and then you'll get like the stragglers and the stash runners. And if you know where the stash runs are, you'll know where players are likely to show up, and you'll be able to like spot them a lot easier. Let all the killers run inside, and then you run around. And then if you want to go to like power station or like well, power station namely, you're gonna have to fight somebody. Other than that, you might have to beat a stash runner here and there. But it's not just like the immediate murder house that like running directly into the building is. Honestly, servers seem pretty quiet right now. It's like not many people on. Usually you'll hear a lot of shooting right out the gate because people will sprint for the building and then it should bop 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 bop. This is foolish because you're exposed and don't have much cover. But it's also smart because your back is to a wall, so all you have to do is clear 180, and you're the furthest amount of distance you could possibly be. So if you run, they're less likely to hear you, and because it's like a generally disadvantageous position, other than the fact that you only got to worry about your 180, a lot of people won't necessarily take that route. So sometimes those like quieter routes are safer, even though they like leave you visually exposed, because both are like relevant factors, and at some point like hearing matters more than sight because they're less likely to see you. But if you like run right there, they're for sure gonna fucking hear you. Alright. Gonna pull off a little suicide dash. Know what I'm saying? Did I? Yes, I did. Hopefully I don't get shot just running around like a jackass. But I'm being stupid because gotta make use of my 15k adrenaline. Run around like an asshat. So here's my extract. I might have gotten here too soon though. So I'm gonna hang out for a bit. I train my stamina like an idiot. Nah, I'm gonna fucking hang out for a little bit longer. So I think that one of the biggest things that I'm gonna do next swipe is not run around on my scab so freaking much, and I'm gonna like make a point of leveling my strength and endurance, because like I probably spent like, I don't know, maybe like 10-20 hours running around on my scab whenever I should have been running around on my PMC, and my PMC would be like fast as fuck, and I'd be like getting to places a lot sooner, and it would like save me a lot of time just like in like the walking sim, and it would just like help me a lot more. Something I'm gonna do next swipe. But I'll be able to catch up like somewhat, but like that's why like all like the big timer players like get like max strength and whatnot, is because like they make a point of it, and that's like the only way, because you gotta like mid max it, or like it just takes more time than you have, more or less. And so you just have to be like constantly doing it. And what you can do is like you can join the raid with like a one item that puts you overweight, hit a stem, run until you run out of stamina, then you get max points for strength, and then you drop the item that puts you overweight, you recover your stamina bar, and then you pop another stem and you run until you run out of stamina, and then you get the most amount of points you can get for endurance. And so you can just do that like every raid, and like if you do that like at the start of a raid, at like the start of a wipe, and you do that consistently for like a week, like your dude is going to be so much faster than everybody else. Like you're gonna be able to like hit like stash runs like just like flying like the wind and shit, you know. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. And then like that, as soon as you get the library, it increases your like leveling speed by like 30%, and then you can like get air filters and air filter unit, and that'll like further boost your stuff by like 40%. It's pretty ridiculous. So it stacks really hard, and so like they'll rush that, and then just like starting out they'll just be like hitting their fucking strength and endurance constantly, and then they're just like and they just keep doing it, and in like a month they're like, I'm level 30 on both of them, and in like 2.5 months they're like, I maxed my shit, and like everybody else is like just doing their thing, and they're like, I'm level 15 in strength, and I get level 8 in endurance or some shit, you know. Like it's pretty much how that is, right? Anyways, avoid bushes, don't jump, just keep running, don't stop running. If you interrupt your running, then the multiplier bonus will like collect for like the amount that you just ran. So the longer you run, the more XP you get, and then if you stop, it'll like, and it's like past the threshold, then like now you're making substantially less. Well, that took a while. So you probably want to like do these a couple at a time because they get a little monotonous, but if you just hit like the no backpack extract or the car extract, just show up to with like a headset, helmet, armored rig, and then you could like run a bag with some coal packs if you want to do strings training, but you're just like gonna like ninja in a bush for like 5-10 minutes, let everybody like run to the mall, and then you're gonna like ninja around the outskirts and like fight stash runners if you have to. It all just depends on how active the servers are, really. And that should work out really well for you. Yeah, I guess just go ahead in the guide here. If you like the content, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff would help, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.